Now, one other point was made by the chaplain. He said that if these men did not like what was being said to them, they would get up and walk out. Now, I was rather surprised at this, and I was concerned, because the thought that went through my mind was that no one should ever walk out on a presentation of Baha'u'llah. And so I prayed and thought a great deal about how could this faith be presented to these men. We were told that many of these men had been in and out of prison all their lives from the time they were teenagers. The only thing in the description or the profile of a heroin addict at that time was they all liked sweets. There wasn't no, we just, I should say from my point of view, I had seen movies of people who smoked opium in the 30s and 40s, and I knew I had seen alcoholics or the effect of alcohol, but I didn't have any idea of what a person who had been addicted to heroin, what this meant or what to expect. So my initial entrance into this group of men was really quite almost funny. Anyway, good to get back with how to approach how to approach them and how to make sure no one walked out. So we have in the writings of Baha'u'llah, there's something, and I'll paraphrase it, that if you have a truth and you want to share this truth, you should share it in such wise that the person you're sharing it with is superior to you. And so I took that and I thought to myself, how are these men superior to me? What I came up with was that they were prisoners. And I had never been a prisoner, and that Baha'u'llah and the Holy Family had all been prisoners, so that they had this in common with Baha'u'llah. And also, we know how Baha'u'llah extols suffering, the capacity to suffer, the purpose of suffering. And I knew, after talking to the chaplain, and in my own mind, I knew that these young men had suffered more than I had suffered. And this, of course, makes them superior to me. And therefore, this makes them acceptable to Baha'u'llah. So with that in mind, that at least helped, I believe, my particular relationship to this group.